Hey guys, welcome to another video. This time we have Siege and we are trying to get 10 wins as we love to do. Not that we can always get 10 wins, but well, we are going to do our best, and for this one, well, they are using the newly buffed. I can't remember her name. I just see her and I can't remember her name. The Blue Chasun. And yeah, well guys, that's a 28% speed lead. However, the base speed of the unit that's supposed to boost is so much lower than ours, so we should outspeed even with a lesser speed lead. And yeah, my Bernard is incredibly fast, so yeah, that wasn't much of a competition. So yeah, we won this one, fairly simple. But guys, remember that the base speed of a unit is also actually it's more important than the speed lead itself a lot of times. So for this second one, guys, these screams copper doser me please. So yeah, I will do as it says and I will copper doser this. And well, we are going to copper Chasun, we are going to doser the Onimusha, and then we are good to go. And here we are against another defense that's using one of the newly buffed units, so I'm guessing they are trying to outspeed and then get a tanky team with a Theomars that's sort of a wild card. So what we're trying to do, guys, is to actually outspeed, because we have a speed leader and a very high base speed unit as the Beast Rider. And we're going for Theomars since I think that's the biggest boost that we can get, and we did not crit. Okay, that was really bad, but yeah, the segment still derps. Guys, she still derps, and we got the violent proc, which is great. Now we can get rid of the segment, and we can wait until we can actually land the bomb and blow it up. We still can't. Now we actually crit. So it's not that the Theomars was incredibly tanky, it's only that we missed the crit with the Beast Rider. So yeah. Okay, here we are, going for a defense break and the bomb and the blow up. And we are good to go, guys. We are good to go. We are facing a nasty team, however the threat is Fire Element, so which is the Fire Druid here. So yeah, they have two strippers and they have a unit that can AoE kill everything. However, we are using two water units that are very tanky, and one of them, even if they strip the pony will actually get a defense buff when attacked. So yeah, it won't be really easy to kill my units, and I found out they are incredibly slow. So yeah, Wusa Dirt, that's what you get for using this kind of defense. And now we gotta get rid of the Fire Druid, and once we do, we won. Wusa Dirt twice in a row, which is amazing. For us, of course. And yeah, the AI sometimes messes up a lot. And that wasn't a tanky Wusa. Sorry, not Wusa, Chiwu, and I'm saying Wusa and Wusa, sorry, that's a Chiwu, guys, a Chiwu. I'm sorry. Moving on. And here we are, this is Carcano. And we are going to use the speed lead of Carcano, a 24% in guild, so that we can outspeed the enemy. And we are going to use the ball here because we want to have immunity in case that's a despair unit, a despair Antares. So yeah, it will be really bad for Antares to move though, because he can AoE attack and reduce the HP of my Julie. So yeah, it may not have been the best choice for a team, but it worked fine. So we're moving on. And here we are actually using the Charlotte, Bastet and Lucian team so that we can actually outspeed with our Bastet, push back and push up my attack bar and the enemy's attack bar so that our Lucian can move and finish the job. So this can be a 3 turns fight, or maybe the Ariel can survive. Doesn't actually matter. The thing is, we outsped and now we can move and try to kill something. The most important unit to kill here were actually the Onimusha and John. So yeah, the two that had to die died, so that's perfect. And now we landed a heal block, which means that we won this. And this is the perfect defense to use the Raccoony, Bulldozer and Olivia combination. And you know guys, we are going to take a million turns with our Bulldozer so that his third skill replenishes really quick, and of course he deals tons of damage because he will have a defense buff. And remember, you should have as much crit rate as possible with your Bulldozer for this comp. Mine has 99% crit rate, and yeah, I would love to be at 100 though. So here we go, we're going to destroy the Wind Druid first, and then if we are lucky enough we can finally kill the Wind Druid and move on to fighting against the Juno before the Panda loses the revenge buff. And once the Panda loses the revenge buff, then we move on to killing the Panda. None of these units look like a huge threat, however they will be going for Olivia, and if they were to defense break her, and you know, they have very strong attacks here as well, and they have strips, so they may strip the defense buff, and you know, things can go wrong here. This is not a 100% clear. Well, for this one guys, you know, that's a pretty common defense, and we are using a common counter, which is drawing the attention of the Sheer with a dark unit, and using the third skill of Kali, and using a Skogul that doesn't have violent runes and has 2 turns of immunity, so that he can't get defense broken by the Carcano who will be attacking him. And yeah, you know guys, we are hoping for Carcano to deal enough damage. However, you know, Carcano defense broke my Jultan, who didn't actually resist the strip of the Ashir, so things didn't go quite as planned. Now we need to one-hit KO that unit right there, the Triana, with our Kali. If we can land that, okay, I think we missed the crit. And that was really bad, and I actually don't know how that happened. Oh yeah, that may be because this is the Kali that I use for the R5 team, so she actually doesn't need the 85% crit rate, and yeah, that's why this didn't go well at all guys, at all. So yeah, we still can win this, but it will be really closer than I wanted to. Yep, we won. Okay, that was too close. But guys, if you have more crit rate on your Kali, then that should work most of the time. Now, against another usual Carcano defense, we are using more of our R5 team. In this case, we are using our two R5 twins. And of course, we are going to get rid of Carcano first, then going for the Ashir, and lastly take out the Triana. In the meantime, the enemy nukers will be going for our fire unit, and I should max the artifacts someday. Well, who cares? We got invincibility here, and of course Carcano can bypass that invincibility and he procs into it as well, which is great. Now we can actually hit Carcano because he doesn't have the anti-crit, which means that we proc the passive of Triana, and even through the procs we will be able to kill that Carcano unless the Ashir procs a lot. It has happened before when facing this kind of defense, guys. When they get too many procs, they win. That's it. But yeah, I think this will go well. And for our final match of the day, trying to complete the 10 wins, we're facing a very tanky defense. I would love to go with the Charlotte, Bastet and Lucian comp, but I already used that. So we're going for this one, a not so usual offense on my side, but we can draw the attack of the Panda onto the Harmonia and we can get rid of that beta with the third skill of Molong and the perfect timing of the third skill of Icarus here. So now we can actually kill the beta, we can heal up Molong, and yeah, that was perfectly well. And that went perfectly well, sorry. And yeah, now we can reduce the HP of one of those units. In this case it was the Onimusha, and we can keep working on the Onimusha. And luckily he didn't defense break my Molong, so that was really good for us, because you know that can mean the end for our team. And of course they have defense breaks, but we also have some sort of cleanse on Harmonia, even though it's not the most reliable one and my Harmonia is really slow. But yeah, once we replenished our third skill, we already won this. And now as soon as we can use the third skill of Molong, we will win this. That's great. Guys, thank you very much for watching this, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and if you have any questions about the game, let me know in the comment section and I will be very happy to reply as always. See you in the next one. Bye bye.